My last memory before all of this is mud. I do not mean that it is worthless. No, I mean literal mud. My face planted in it after falling, I think. I think I was stabbed in my abdomen. Blood was pooling with the mud, and as I turned my head, I remember looking at my beloved. I remember seeing them and feeling more pain than my wounds could ever deliver. The rain poured on us both, leaving us cold, wet, and alone together. I wept with what could be my last steady breaths as the realization that the two of us would die here set in. No, I couldn't let it end that way. I remember that. My hand trailed down my body until it reached my blood, and I felt the warmth of it embrace me. I wasn't a powerful wizard. Yes, that's right, I was a wizard. I wasn't powerful enough to protect us from death, but I remember who could. I remember a book. No, stranger. No, a teacher. No, I guess I don't quite remember. The blood was traced by my finger in the shape of an ancient rune that I somewhat understood on my arm. Prayers were not my solution to this inevitable end. No, prayers would not suffice. As the rune finished being drawn, I remember my words. I gasped out with little breath left in me. I want to make a deal. Coughing out the last of my air, blood dripping out from my mouth as I did. Then I remember staring at my beloved, saying my farewell. As I closed my eyes and reality was torn asunder. No, I was torn asunder. My reality. Ripped away from the pool of mud and blood, I drifted in the vast emptiness. The rune on my arm, burning, clawing at it, trying to get it off to no avail. Then I remember it getting warmer and warmer until it felt like I was surrounded by something. I looked at what it was, and it was creatures of nightmares, horned and reaching their clawed hands out to me. Chains and leather encased their bodies as they clawed at my flesh. I resisted and did my best to push, but the harder I resisted, the hotter it got. The burning became worse and worse, so I submitted to their clawing and gripping of me, screaming until my throat forced me to stop from exhaustion. It felt like eternity. It felt like the emptiness and the burning would never end. And then, it did. Standing on an empty stone platform as large as a house, I collapsed to my knees from the exhaustion of all the pain that tortured me moments before. A voice then called out from the great darkness emanating in front of me.
What is your deal, mortal?
I looked around and tried to remember what he was speaking of. My arm burned like a coal on a stove, screaming out in pain as it did.
You can make noise, so speak.
Then I remembered my beloved as the rain fell on their blood-soaked body. I want to make a deal with you. The gravel voice in the darkness echoed out all around me as it laughed.
Know that, mortal. Now speak your bargain or be fed back to the spawn.
Pushing off my hands, I felt the coarse, unforgiving ground as I stood up.
You can still stand. I am impressed.
I don't care. I can feel him taken back by that. I don't care how you feel. I want to go back. I want another chance. I stared into the darkness where the voice came from.
You finally speak and you make demands? How dare you?
I don't care. I don't care about anything else. I need to go back. They took them from me. They took the only thing I could strive to live a better life for. They took everything I fucking loved. The stone around me quaked slightly, so my magic stayed with me. I want them to face me one more time.
Mortal, you do not know what you ask for. You are a thief, a liar, a selfish man, with nothing redeeming except that you know how to cheat at cards. What can you offer me in return? Your soul is not one destined for the great plains or the realms of the gods. You belong here and deserve nothing more. What can you offer me?
The voice degraded me, yet I hear curiosity in his voice. Something is desired, and if there's one thing I'm good at, it's getting a winning hand. Me. Silence fell upon us both for a few moments. I have the training of a wizard, so make a pact with me. Bind my soul to yours, and I shall become the greatest of your warlocks that will ever be seen by this world.
Bold words. But how am I to believe what you say?
His voice seemed closer, but still shrouded in darkness. Test me. Do whatever test you want, and I will survive it regardless. He laughed and started warming up once more. I could feel the heat, but this time not from the room. Engulfed in hellfire, suddenly I screamed in agony, feeling my throat swallow the flames into my body, clawing at my face and arms as I felt the hellfire's spiteful kiss overload my mind with pain that can never be felt by the living. It felt like an eternity in the hellfire before the flames dissipated just as abruptly as they appeared, gasping for air as it felt like my insides were charred to ruin, barely able to compose myself. Before the voice could speak, though, I pushed my hands off the floor and stood once more. I know what I want. The voice was quiet now and let me speak. I want them to burn like I have. I want them to suffer like they made the person I cared about suffer. I want vengeance. Shakily breathing as I barely kept myself propped up on my feet.
Now, mortal, I believe you.
Darkness swept over me as reality was torn asunder. No, it's not right. It was me that was torn asunder. Now I remember my new life much more clearly. My first memory of this life is awaking in an alley in the slums next to rats and rotted trash. It was raining like it was that day. Or was it still that day? I cannot remember quite clearly what day it was. Standing and walking to a window, I saw my reflection again. Had I always looked like this? Turning my face and touching the burns left on my cheek trailing up to just above my ear. The burns in the shape of fingers reaching across my face. Or were they claws? Looking down, I had my armor, but now it was covered in soot that was washing off in the rain. My cloak. I thought it was blue, but it is now clearly blackened. It doesn't matter. I must find those that wronged me. Who were they? I can't remember their face. I can't remember a lot anymore. My name is Dylan? I search through the bags and only find the fake identity I made years ago. Damon will be a good name for now, as I search for those that left me for dead and took my beloved from me. My beloved... Who were they? Was it a wife? A husband? A friend? I can't recall. Is this my home? Where am I?
Gives it more gas.
Oh, Dad's gonna kill me.
Dad's gonna kill me.
Dad's gonna fucking... He got that shield as a paddle for me.
And I'm gonna drag you back to the bank to use it.
Damon,
By your ear.
Damon, there's a gate, and then there's a lovely garden, like paradise they built, and then there's a cliff. Do you understand? Do you understand? It's a seaside cliff city.
Oh, so the ocean's gonna be on the other side of the gate.
No,
Oh.
not quite. A little of it, if you turn left a little, yeah.
So there's a cliff outside the gate. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, shortly, yes.
That's what I need to know.
Yes.
Okay.
Dear God.
You actually just helped me.
I mean, there's also a very sturdy door.
I understand. Is this a portcullis or a door?
Portcullis.
So there's holes, right?
I mean, no, it's iron. Like it's a very sturdy oak and iron thing.
If it's a portcullis, there's going to be holes, but
Yeah.
they're going to
Yeah.
be maximum like 1 foot by 1 foot.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what I need to know is I can see through.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thank you.
I get it.
Um,
I see where this is trying to go.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. However, Daddy Bruce is fast approaching.
All right, and it's so, and actually, toward this, you start to see the city wall is starting to come into focus. Like it's still far away, but you can see it at this point. And you hear another thump on your roof, and then a hole gets punched through your roof.
Excuse me. Pop.
No, a large hole. Like this guy has blasted something more than Arcane Blast. Oh, more than Eldritch Blast.
Excuse you?
He's one of my favorites.
I know what I must do.
Sorry I had to end this way, Damon.
I know...
You would have been a great minion.
Oh, Azazel's talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was Jason. I'm sorry.
Jay's not sorry.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Azazel, can I tell you one very important thing about Pride?
You know, the thing about Pride is I couldn't stop you if I wanted to, and that's why I like you.
You know what's the best part about Pride? Be no one's minion.
See, once again, I liked you.
Can I also point out something else?
How would I stop you?
I'm not just a warlock. There's just mockery on the guy on top of me.
That's good, because if you tried another spell, it was not going to work.
This fucking dick waffle little bitch! He needs to roll a wisdom saving, though. Maybe he is
D4.
So I need to roll a d4, and he'll have disadvantage on his next attack roll. I have seemed to have lost all my d4s. This is depressing. Thank you.
It's my favorite D4.
Use d4s. 2 points of psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
I've got to say that while I feel most drum dice are kind of dumb, I love the drum dice D4.
Yeah, same.
Because the pyramidal ones just kind of flop, and that's all you get. There's no rolling those things.
No, yeah, I totally agree.
They just slap down on whatever the hell.
Roy, what do you do?
How far away are we?
It'd be a cool one.
You guys are...
2 cents.
Actually, roll a drive check real quick.
Okay.
See if you lose some ground due to all this distraction.
21.
21. Alright, so you are still 60 feet away.
Well, what Roy roll?
At the end of his turn, we're going to do the opposed roll. This was just because problems. You've got a lot going on.
I know.
Also, it's way more interesting for you to lose ground. Sorry.
Damn. Damn, dude.
I'm sorry, bro.
I mean, it might be better if he got to you before Bruce did.
No, it's still gonna suck. He might murder me. You're just gonna paddle me. One's embarrassing and humiliating, and I want to die. The other will actually kill me.
Roy, what are you doing? What you doing, Roy?
So Bruce didn't see who hit the guy, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh. Oh no.
You said 60 feet?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit him with a ray of frost.
Where? Just shooting the car?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the back I'm gonna hit
One
the
of the
back end of the car.
Like where specifically? Going for a tire? Are you going for a door?
I'm hoping that it spreads enough to where I can get like both of the back tires. That'd be great.
Is it a cone?
It's not.
It's a ray.
It's a ray.
Pick
beam.
something.
You had to pick a single target, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a laser beam.
Well, which tire is jacked up already?
His front left.
Front right.
Right? Was it right?
Front
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Then I will take the back right.
Okay.
Dickhead.
Smart guy.
Fuck your tires. Wheels. As Toronto said, wheels.
Wheels.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Am I skidding out?
You are probably going to be skidding out.
I'm probably
That's
gonna...
so it takes a 1d8 cold damage and its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
I'm
until the start of
crashing.
the next turn.
I'm actually crashing, probably.
Oh
because
yeah, no, this is
He just put a brake on.
No, Ray of Frost just puts, like, an anchor on
Oh
it.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
it
you
gets
locked
better than
that
that.
tire.
I'll
You
use
put
my
a-
saved action and cast my grease.
Oh, I'm sliding, too.
Oh. I mean, and Linda rolled a 15 to shoot the other tire.
Wait,
So
hold on. I just want to point out. I want to point out something real quick for the 4 people that are aware of this reference. There's ice tires, and I'm sliding on greased ground. There's no trees, right?
no.
You're in High Garden.
You're-
Is there?
Not yet.
All
Do
right.
you want me to roll cold damage at all? Is there? should I-
There's no need. That tire is locked. His one tire is locked. His other tire has a bolt in it, and he is sliding across greased ground.
I'm probably gonna crash.
So question.
This isn't so much a drive check as a how are you going to survive this?
It's a
Like,
stick
what do you-
land-
this is
I
a
just
stick
landing
land.
check.
I feel the weightlessness as I start going sideways, and I go,
At this moment, there's a burst of smoke, and the guy from the roof, who now has line of sight, is in the vehicle with you.
"Oh, good." I grab him and put him against the door. Because if I'm going right, I'm now gonna crash left.
Roll.
Oh god. Either way, okay. First, I'll try to grab him because it's probably gonna be 2 checks.
Okay.
Fucking 2.
Yeah, no, he swatched your hand away, but not understanding what's about to happen, he's pulling you toward himself.
I'm just gonna look at him as he pulls me towards. I'm like, I could kiss you.
And he gets a weird look on his face as your vehicle just starts to spin.
I do a very important thing. I hug him.
Alright, you, let's see.
Safety. Hug for safety. That's
The
second hug you
vehicle turns fully sideways and
gonna
begins
hit
to
a wall.
roll.
Yeah. I'm hugging him to reduce the impact.
You guys come out of the alleyway into a very like a courtyard, like a park.
Jay, you might want to roll damage on me.
For what?
If I'm rolling in
Oh
a
yeah,
car,
no, we're gonna.
Okay. Even I was gonna say, just fucking hit me at this point. I'm
Yeah, no,
fucked.
we're gonna roll some damage, and trying to think, what was I gonna do here? Oh, so yeah, the vehicle starts to roll. Roll
I'm so glad that
roll a Constitution save. To like,
I actually have good con.
yeah.
Oh, come on.
That's one. All right. So you get half damage. So you're only going to take 9 damage as you and this dude, who, let's face it, he was better off in the vehicle with you and not on the roof.
Yeah. You
just
Deadpool this motherfucker.
I hugged him so to reduce my impact, by the way.
And you guys are in a tumble. You take, I said 9?
Yeah.
So
9
he takes,
damage. He also takes. He's going to take the full. He takes 18.
He takes 305 and is dead. And
Yeah, no. And Roy, you guys see the vehicle just kind of turn into a tumbling mass of terrible metal.
all you hear from him is "fuck."
Yeah, you guys catch up. He keeps he flips, let's say, twice before coming back up on his tires in a stop.
Oh, so he's on his tires.
Yeah.
But he has stopped.
He's stopped.
Okay.
I'm going to the box when I can.
I'm going to
And at this point, just
roll up and down. I'm gonna roll up and down really quick.
okay.
Roy doesn't know how to stop.
It's cool.
That's awesome.
Bob!
That's fine.
Bob is pressing that one!
What
That
button?
one!
Which button?
That button!
The brake? You mean
The break.
I just take it and shove his
There's a
leg into-
lever. There's a lever here, and you pull on it, and like you're slowing down.
Oh
Meanwhile,
god, don't hit me.
yeah.
Bruce turns to Tittlewalk. How do I stop it?
The car?
Yeah.
The big red button.
All right. Bring me broadside.
Bring me broadside.
And yeah, you pull up. You guys have caught up right at this moment, and the vehicle, which is kind of sliding and not stopping because you've done it
Bruce-
incorrectly in the wrong sequence.
So Bruce has a plan. Bruce is going to jump on the vehicle, hit the button, and jump off.
And roll. Tuck and roll.
Yeah, okay.
Tuck and roll.
Athletics.
Yeah.
That's the strength.
Bruce.
That's a
rolling
19.
athletics.
That's a 19 plus
You jump to the other vehicle.
7.
You jump to the vehicle.
I hit the button, and then I stick to land.
A giant hand. Sorry, the entire leather roof sags underneath a random immense weight, and then a fist punches through the sky and slams the big red button.
Okay, so
Bruce,
how
roll
good is
Constitution
that
as
break?
you are now in a
Because
tumble.
If it's a really good break.
The emergency brake that Tigawog installed long time ago after a mishap with one of his vehicles that he told you never to hit, and it only works while at speed, forces this car to go from 35 to 0 in less than 3 seconds.
I think he's actually just launched and rolled.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's
No,
Bruce
Bruce,
can-
is
Bruce
rolling
can roll-
a stick the landing check.
Yeah, Bruce can either tumble or grab on.
Tumble.
Tumble.
Bruce ain't stopping.
Bob holds onto that lever and is fine.
Oh God!
Bob rolls a 20 for his shit. Roy and Linda need to roll saves as well because they're about to go through the window.
Bruce rolls a 24 to stick the landing.
Damn, Bruce mad.
Bruce has made no words since he spoke to Tigawog.
And Tigawog just sort of pulls up to a stop, but not before Roy. Would you roll for a dexterity save as you go through a
For a
window?
dex save?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
thank
going out the
God.
window.
You're going out the window with Bruce.
Linda rolled a nat 20. You and Linda saw this coming.
They saw the hand of an angry demigod tear through the roof and went, fuck.
Just like,
With
wait,
dex,
I remember
that's
what
a
he
13.
did!
With Dex, it's a 13.
Yeah. I
All
did
right.
not roll well on this one.
No, it's not going to be enough. You're going to take, I'm going to call it 3d6.
Holy fuck!
You took 2d10.
I understand. I can still feel bad for my fellow
Yeah,
player.
2, 6. Ooh, that was not great. 12.
So Bruce...
And you
Evasion.
basically, you tumble and you get, you bump up to Damon's car. You end up you're just in a sitting position with your back against Damon's car.
Wait, are we that close to the car?
Oh, everyone is
Bruce
here.
is aiming to land on that car. If they're
think-
that close.
I think my car is now on its side if Bruce lands.
That's fine.
You rolled a 17.
I rolled a
You want to
24
land on
total.
the other vehicle?
Yes.
Athletics jump.
Sure.
What is my damage?
Does he take damage?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm going from 35 miles an hour to 0.
Yeah, I forgot. It would take
And
the same that he did.
he's got a trick knee.
Did you roll Dex save?
No, I rolled an athletics to land it. I didn't hold on. I just hit the button and kept going.
It's a tumble. It's a controlled tumble. Roll a Dex.
Well, it's 17 plus your dex. Then.
You're still
Okay.
okay. Yeah, you're gonna take half of.
So then I
10.
don't
You
need a
take
second
5.
roll?
No, you take 5.
Okay.
5 points of damage.
You tumbled better than the rogue, ironically.
I take 5 points.
And Roy,
Did I go through the windshield? Am I outside?
yes.
Yes!
Bruce does not
You
take
and
damage.
Linda both went through
Jay,
the windshield. Just Linda
Bruce
handled
does
it better.
not take damage from this.
Because he rolled this
Not-
fucking thing. He rolled.
Oh,
Angry Bruce does not take damage from this.
all right.
Wait, did Bruce? So Bruce landed okay before us. Can he catch us?
He probably could.
But he's not going to.
What was the question?
If Bruce can
Can
catch
Bruce catch us?
He could.
he's not going
No,
to.
he didn't.
He could, but he's not going to.
The answer to your question is he didn't.
Look,
You see Bruce's giant hulking form just do the Hulk leap from your
So
car
you-
onto the other one.
I'm gonna say you take 1d6 for banging around in the car. You take 4. But yeah, you rolled a nat 20 to hold on to something because you saw the shit coming. Basically, you were already holding on to the e-brake as the other brake got hit.
It's like,
Bruce just did the Hulk moment.
I really hope he doesn't Hulk and Loki me from Avengers where he just flops me around. But real quick, since I'm in the car and I feel the thump of a loud, angry god above me, I'm gonna crawl to the back and go for the box.
Okay. Yeah. So
Good thing that thing was tied down.
things that I want to handle before I move forward. Roy, there's a voice in your head that you don't hear very often, but it's been a little louder and more insistent the closer you get to this box. It's that strange accented voice that you heard during the royal court and when you first met her on the crash ship. Avi.
The Black Eyed Peas.
Yes, Avi. Fergalicious herself. And she's like you hear you're dazed. You hear just ringing in your ears, and So yeah, you come to, and the sound in your voice, or it sounds like it might be Linda yelling at you, then you realize it's not, and it's the sound of that voice you heard before, and she's yelling at you to get up, and she's yelling something about the box. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to handle this.
Oh, yeah!
Alright. You can do that.
Mine's still better. Real quick.
So, Jay,
What?
We both rolled 19s naturally.
Oh, shit.
Angry Bruce ain't wasting no time.
And
You said you got a higher dex,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I have a -1, so he still beat me, but...
Okay, you might want
Yeah, hold on. What did everybody get?
to... Who?
Who rolled higher than a 22?
I'm 22.
Yeah. Did anyone roll higher than a 22?
No.
Okay. So, Damon, you kind of shake your head. There's ringing in your ears as well. There's
I'm used to it.
another guy kind of trying to get out of the tangle that is what's left of the inside of this vehicle. You see the box just sort of like just laying in the back corner by the doors.
I crawled to
At
that.
this point, the doors are actually aimed. The ass of the car is aimed in the direction you were going.
I crawl to the box.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna stumble out of the car and immediately try running.
Okay.
Because I gotta keep going. I don't have a lot of time.
The doors to the car pop open beneath you, Bruce.
I stumble and then run. Oh, blood probably dribbling out of the side of his head. He just got in a car accident. A
Oh,
bad one.
absolutely. Everyone's bleeding.
Except Bruce. Bruce doesn't take damage from this.
Bruce is bleeding a little bit. He got stabbed. And then angry. So Bruce sees a person come out of this car, and Bruce helps them out of the vehicle. He reaches down, and he grabs the person, and throws them about 20 feet forward.
Can I-
Roll
Is what he's trying
athletics
to do.
versus strength.
18.
Or acrobatics.
18.
Nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Slot.
The hand of God reaches down to grab you by the back of the neck, and for once, Damon avoids this grab.
No, I did it before the kitchen, except he had
yeah.
action surge then. So I say, fuck off! And I start trying to stumble run.
Who is after Bruce?
Bruce uses his
I rolled a
move
13.
to
Okay.
pull out the chain he bought earlier.
Okay. What'd you roll, Roy?
13.
What'd you roll? You're way last, right?
8.
Okay. Linda is trying to...
Bob's in the cab, bit shaken.
She's trying to load her crossbow, and she's trying to find a bolt that isn't broken. And another shape dressed in burgundy robes comes popping out of the back of the vehicle, and starts chasing after Damon. So Roy, it's your turn.
I'm gonna cunning action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to dash toward Damon.
Okay.
Rapier out.
Okay. The voice in your head starts to become clearer, and
But in doubt,
she's
work it
saying, "That's not the box."
What? I stop mid cunning action.
He's a
I'm
cunt.
disengaged from my cunning action.
He's already a
Magician,
cunning.
like,
and
disengaged
he's
from my
just-
dash. What do you mean that's not the box?
Out loud or in your head?
Out loud.
Yes, that's not loud.
Yes,
Out loud.
Lord.
The fuck?
It's a fake.
Out loud. Where's the real box?
The mental equivalent of a shrug. We need to find it.
So then what the fuck is in there?
Is that the end of your round? Because just to continue this
all of a sudden,
conversation, you
pause
must sacrifice
conversation.
what you're doing.
Yeah, I stopped. I
Okay.
stopped. For sure. What the fuck is in there?
Linda's like, "What are you doing, Roy?"
That's not the box.
What? Bop.
Is he within 90 feet?
Yes.
Yes.
Is the other fucker that's chasing him within 90
Yes.
feet?
Just closer, in fact.
Randall's the farthest person out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
Randall, other dickhead, Bruce.
Give me some D8s.
Randall, you're probably it's probably 60 feet. You're
Yeah.
you're
Give me
probably
the
30
D8s.
feet from his car. Randall
the
has made it
D8s.
30 feet from his car.
All the D8s.
The other dude has just exited the vehicle.
That'll do. Four will get me halfway there.
Okay.
So target on the guy who's chasing him
Okay.
that we don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair assumption. Fuck that guy.
No, it didn't.
Is that sleep?
Yo, yeah.
So Bobp waggles his stubby little fingers,
Admission them
and
in
with
my
a twinkle
beard.
in his eye and a pushing of his nose. Wait,
And a
no,
clack
that's
in
Santa
his
Claus.
And
Twinkle his eye and a clack in his
Sleep
beard.
55 focused on him? On the other guy?
On the other dude who
You
takes
see me making a box,
takes three
a
steps
box targeting
out
reticle.
of the
Eh.
yeah. He takes 3 steps out of the back of the vehicle, runs slightly diagonally, and falls over sideways.
Well, I hate to tell you this, Bob, but I wanted 8 more hours in roleplay stuff a while back when I leveled up. So when I leveled up, I took an aspect of the moon, and I found out on the drive home after I leveled up,
He's immune.
I'm immune to sleep. Period.
All right.
And
Not an issue. Not an issue.
so it just goes.
Sure,
It
wasn't
just,
meant for you.
it just hits on the back of my head. I just keep running.
Now here is the
Wasn't
deal.
Well, it's
though.
whatever was it.
Here is the issue.
I'm the next in line.
What'd you roll? 55 minus 15.
Bruce is down.
Bruce is sleepy.
I fucking hate that spell.
Roy, how much hit points do you have?
If it was,
How many hit points did you have?
If he was within 20 feet, yep.
27.
Everybody at the car. Okay, so 55 minus
So,
15, so 40. 27?
13.
13. Do you have more than 13 hit points, Roy?
Oh shit! I have 14. Fuck you, Bob.
Roy shakes off the...
Suck a dick.
I hate saveless spells.
It really sucks.
Now, but the thing about sleep that I have pointed out is Roy can literally, as a free action while running by the car, reach up and slap Bruce across the face.
Yeah.
I still hate them. Because they tend to be all or nothing.
Never do that.
Everyone's asleep, or your spell was a waste.
I was actually surprised that sleep was done this way because one of the things that 5th edition did very well was get rid of saver dice.
Yeah.
Like, because they
There's
got
no
a lot...
save.
Yeah, there's none at all, yeah.
No.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is a very strange spell.
Is it my turn now?
Yes.
I use my full action to keep running. I use the
run.
dash action.
You are
So 60 feet.
about 100 feet from the gate.
What's it look like?
It's a large portcullis being defended by a small army of palace guard. 30 feet in front of it are a couple wielding halberds,
Oh, yeah, my
followed by 2 to either side of the gate, and 1 standing atop the wall with a loaded crossbow.
It was a light day.
It's a light day.
I
Well,
guess
they weren't prepared for
I'm
this to
100 feet
happen.
out, right? I scream to them, "This is a fucking bomb! Let me get it out of the city!"
So bluff.
No, persuasion.
Linda
Bluff.
No,
goes, "It's a what?"
I'll roll persuasion.
Yeah, roll persuasion.
6.
Sounds like a lie. Sounds like bullshit.
Sounds like
Sounds like a
bullshit.
lot.
They know where that box
We're gonna
came
shoot him,
from.
right? Yeah, we're gonna
Sounds
shoot
like
him.
bullshit.
You stabbing him? Oh, I'm stabbing him.
It was. It would have been.
It would
Bruce's
be Bruce's turn,
It's now Linda's
but
turn.
some asshole.
Linda jumps up on the car, and she kind of yells to Roy, "Do I shoot him?" She is very confused.
No, don't shoot him. It's not the box.
What do you Okay, how do you know that?
I just know it's not the right one.
Roll a persuasion.
That ain't gonna do it.
I don't know if it matters, but the box Bruce had is in the sidecar.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Because I have no idea which box is which
13?
at this point. So
What? What'd you say?
13 to persuade that it's not the box.
13. She goes, yeah, okay, I feel that this is still fine. And she shoots at Damon. What's your armor class, Damon?
Actually, since I'm in disguise, I'm not wearing armor. So it's 13.
It's a tie.
That means it hits.
Actually, how far away is Damon? Because she's using the crossbow.
Beats and beats.
She
No,
has
crossbow.
range penalties.
No, crossbow has crazy range.
Yeah, they didn't do that right in D&D.
What?
The crossbow has a more accurate range than the
Wait,
bow.
she's only able to use a hand crossbow, though, unless...
It does D6. I've been rolling D6.
No, I mean, range matters.
Oh, that is less, huh?
Yeah.
You're pretty far out.
You should probably check...
Because he's
Then
90
she
feet
misses.
out. He
That's
might
all it
be.
takes. She misses. Disadvantage, actually, alt, right? With the new...
I don't know.
Yeah, she misses.
Well,
We're just going to say she misses rather than do this.
Look it
You can figure it out for later, but we're moving on. Roy. She takes a shot at Damon and nearly misses.
Just clips my cheek,
I'm-
small cut.
Yeah, like nothing noticeable. Roy?
I mean, honestly, I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me at all. She didn't hit him.
Yeah, 31-20.
Shit. I'm gonna go to wake Bruce.
It's delaying.
Okay.
Just
So you just sort of give Bruce a slap?
Yeah, I walk up to Bruce and I just give him a shake and alarm him or alert to him that it's not the box, Bruce. That's not the right shit.
Bruce wakes up and throws a hand out to grab whoever the fuck just did whatever the fuck.
Roy.
Bruce, this is before Bruce wakes up. Bruce's hand wakes up before Bruce. It's a 24 to grab.
I mean, Roy be grabbed.
So Bruce just throws the hand out and grabs you around the middle of your everything, probably, because small man. And you just sort of squeak out in this wrong box. And Bruce just lets go, and he's disoriented. And he takes basically the rest of his turn trying to survey what the fuck is happening now, because he lost some time. And that's the end of Bruce's turn.
Okay. Damon... Or no, sorry, Bobp.
Yeah, Bob still.
Bobp.
Let's go.
Fog. I cast fog on the gate.
Thank you.
Oh.
Fog, huh?
It's not ideal for anybody at the gate.
Exactly.
And that includes you.
Yep.
So yeah, Damon, what do you do? Your line of sight is now blocked by thick fog.
Thing is,
And you are coming up level with halberd wielders right now.
okay, I see the wall though, right?
Yes.
Okay, I go to the wall and I cast spider climb.
So you cut away from them instead of going
I
to
go
the gate.
around the sphere of fog that has appeared, and I'm gonna spider climb up the straight face of the wall.
Okay. You are chased by the halberd bearers to the wall. So you are at the wall and they are behind you. I guess. Spider climb just lets you go straight up, right?
Yep.
You don't have to do nothing. You just walk up the wall.
Basically.
Okay.
Hup, 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 hup. Not much time, not much time, not much time. How much time do I have?
A bit, honestly. You got a few minutes.
A few minutes?
More than, 10 minutes?
If it's
Chase didn't...
If it's been 20 rounds, it's been 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the DM thing where time is wibbly wobbly and say that you've got 5.
That's what I figured was
Yeah,
happening.
it's-
Yeah.
For all you know, everybody got into that crash and was knocked out for 20.
Okay. So,
Except Bruce.
Because that's the way
Because
that...
Bruce is asleep.
I mean, even if you hit the car, hard, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my climbing speed equals my walking speed now, and I could just
You
walk
just
straight up.
you just do that. We're going up the wall.
Up, 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 up.
Linda is loading. She's looking down into the vehicle that she's standing on. And she's looking at you, Roy, and she goes, What do we do, Roy? Roy, I don't know what to... I honestly have no idea what to do now.
Honestly, I don't know what we're supposed to do either. I think we need to just head back.
But, why is he taking a box if it's not the right box?
I don't think he knows. Well, at least that's not...
Didn't he yell that it was a bomb?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that was just to get away from the guards, but we need to get out of here. We need to head back.
Avil,
The fuck is his name?
the voice in your head, starts going, we need to find the actual box.
I 100% agree. I say in my head.
Linda looks at the Tigawak's car and goes, "Yeah?
Yeah, is it still drivable?
I mean, all we did was stop it, right?"
Bobp,
What?
maybe you should, maybe you can drive us home.
Alright, Bruce,
Okay.
turn.
So Damon just tore ass up a wall.
Yes.
100. Damon's over 100 feet away from me, tearing ass up a wall. Next to me, I have a halfling that's just given up on the entire everything. I'm on top of a wrecked vehicle, and there's some unconscious dude on the floor 20 feet in front of me.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Don't
going
forget-
to note this just because it's an option.
Bob yells out.
Strangely,
Don't forget that
you can
fucker on
still
the
hear the
floor."
motor of the car beneath you kind of ticking.
The car beneath us. As in the car.
Bruce
The armored car.
The armored car.
dismounts the vehicle and turns it right side up.
It was already right side up.
Oh, that's on one side.
No, it landed on
Head
its wheels.
flipped.
Oh,
Right on
okay.
its wheels. Yeah.
Dad's coming.
There is a large hole in the roof.
Yeah. Bruce does not know how these are operated.
It's on.
And there is a cloud of fog obscuring a mass of people in front of the gate.
Yes.
Yes. I just threw it out there. That's
Ah,
information worth knowing.
Everything that I was going to do has been derailed, and anything that I could do has been derailed. Short of running the fuck over a shit ton of guards for no reason. Because I have no way of avoiding them now, because I can't see where they are.
Oh, no, because they moved out of the fog and they're up against the wall while he's climbing up it.
Yeah, fog and sleep. Your favorite spells.
I have no... Bruce has
Fog,
no
sleep,
idea.
and grease. I'm just saying.
Bruce has no idea.
The collateral
Who is
damage
where?
spell. The worst collateral damage spells don't actually do damage. That's what we found.
So, the next best bet is, what is the wall designed like at the top of the portcullis? Because the portcullis is really just a ladder for Bruce.
There's a short bridge that goes from one side of the wall to the other over the top of the portcullis.
Bruce is going to use the ladder. Bruce takes off.
Okay. Double move.
Yeah, whatever. That's what it is, right?
You'll be there the
It's
next
just a double
round.
Move.
You'll be there next round.
Yeah.
Randall.
Yes.
Crossbow bolts are whizzing at you as you fly up the wall.
Run.
Run up the wall. It was a 13 and a 15, and they did 2 and 3.
13 and 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that definitely hits, so I take 5 damage.
Yep.
Uh,
Two bolts just sort of thunk into Damon's
side.
side and shoulder.
Fuck! It's a fucking bomb, you fucking asshole! This is why no one likes a fucking palace guard! Oh god, I sound like Bruce!
Way higher pitched. You climb.
Am I at the top yet?
Yes.
Is the cliff within...
No, like I said, you get to the top and it's like there's like more park and like garden, and then there's the cliff. There's they've made like a little fucking oasis up there.
Well, I run down the other side of the wall. I need to get to the cliff.
Okay.
My whole plan's gone to foobar.
Mm-hmm.
This is my backup. I'm on plan G.
Everyone's foobar. Everyone's plans are foobar. Bruce.
No,
You guys leave, right? Or did you not?
I haven't left yet.
what do you do?
I started looking over it and going, all right, disable the emergency stop, push the brake back into neutral.
Are you leaving?
I'm getting the car ready to leave.
Okay.
We have locked the car up, for God's sake.
Tigawad kind of pulls up, but he's like, yeah, I'm not helping anybody. he pulls away toward Bruce.
Don't worry, I got it.
You people are reckless. I'm not helping you anymore. Bruce, you're at the you're coming up on the wall. There is
First one was
a couple of guys with
15,
swords.
Second one was a 4.
They're coming out of the fog, and they see you barreling toward them.
I'm fiddling with the emergency stop.
Intimidate check.
Yeah. Yes.
On the cards or you, Jay? Because I got intimidated.
Little bit
It's
of
like
A,
a
little
cone
bit of B.
attack.
We all got
A
hit.
cone of intimidate. Crap.
What's your
Really?
roll total?
I don't fucking know. I gotta hang on. Gotta bring it up.
I haven't figured out how
What is
to
it?
disable
Hang on,
emergency
my-
brake
One
yet.
time. Just
I'm trying,
let-
man.
let you-
8.
Okay. Well, one of them turns and runs the other way. The other one does not.
It just
Gonna
goes.
suck for him.
He moves forward to hit you with his sword. 3 damage.
It's too bad.
And it's Roy and Linda's turn. Do they drive away with Bobp? Bobp has gotten the car to start back up.
I haven't figured out the e-brake. Let me try this again.
Oh, my bad. It's steam powered. It takes a while to build up.
Oh, was it a steam pressure release?
It was a
It's
vent
an
and a
emergency
brake.
stop.
It was a full system termination.
All right.
I'm stoking it slowly.
What does Roy do?
Linda
Do
turns
I-
to Roy and
do I
looks at
burn
the
hands?
motorcycle and goes.
Didn't Ticklewall drive off?
He's starting to. He's driving past.
Interesting.
Oh, next round. It's stoked.
Okay.
Roy?
I make eye contact with Linda, and we both look over at the motorcycle, and we just nod. And I'm gonna mage hand him off the motorcycle. And we're
You can
gonna
only lift like 5 to
Yeah,
10
yeah,
pounds.
you
with
can't
mage
do
hand.
that.
It's 5
What he
pounds.
could do is mage hand and jerk the steering wheel.
Yes.
True.
or a rod into the spokes.
But that would hurt the bike. That'd be.
Yeah, that's not what he wants.
off the motorcycle. That's just rude.
Really? That's rude. Fuck you.
You threw him out of a car moving 20 miles an hour earlier.
I mean, so is he already? He's already on it and going.
He's crossing in front of the car. Like,
Well, shit. I'm going to non-lethally Eldritch Blast him again.
oh god.
What the fuck? How do you non-lethally do
Yeah,
it?
you can't actually do that.
Yeah.
Last time he got out of the way on purpose. You can never non-lethal a spell.
Except for non-lethal
Oh, really?
spells.
Except for spells that are specifically non-lethal.
Like
Yeah,
Bob's entire
spells
spell.
do what they do.
They make a blast of fire. There's like no way to make it non-lethal.
That's no fun.
Eldritch Blast is the closest we have to a gun. The magical gun.
Especially in this
concussion
particular
rifle.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been quite a fucking episode. Shit, I don't have anything that can. No, I don't want to burn a spell slot on this.
I mean, you can just jump and like throw him out or something.
You could, like, use your hands.
Stupid
Yeah.
wizards overcomplicating
Yeah,
things.
right?
Punch him in the mouth.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess so. Yeah, I mean, he's just a gnome. I'm just gonna freaking walk over and push him off then.
What are the halflings say to the gnome?
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna say, Tigawak, I'm sorry, but we need this. And put him on the ground and we're gonna go.
Linda just jumps from the vehicle into the sidecar. And she's like, yeah, take a walk, thanks for the ride.
Does he have anything to say about it?
He has a lot to say about it. It's mostly incomprehensible. It's like Donald Duck.
it's probably gnomish.
It's probably in Gnomish. You imagine that if you spoke Gnomish, that you would be very insulted right now.
This is the second car he's pushed him off of.
It's true.
Jesus.
Gnomes.
Gnomes.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he's not. It doesn't look like he's gonna try and make an action to do anything.
No, like, he just seems furious.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I mean, he's not making any actions toward me, so I'm just gonna say, all right, well, see you later, Tigawak, and we're gonna bounce.
Okay, what?
Yeah, I suppose I'm driving, but I don't know how to drive this either, so I guess I better roll something.
Yeah, no, good luck with that one. Bruce?
I mean, that's a 14.
Damon, you were at the, midway down the other side of the wall. Oh, sorry. You're at the top of the wall, and there's a palace guard who was firing crossbows down at you. And,
I'm running down the other side.
he's in front of you.
I'm running down the other side.
I mean, you gotta go through him to do it.
I'm running down the other side. I really can't say this enough. I don't have a lot of options while I'm on the side of a wall.
I know, you were going up, you've crested it, he's here, and now it's time to go this way, but there's a man.
Bye, Felicia. And I keep...
Roll something.
I'm running. What do
He's in front of you.
He's in your path.
He's going to try to stop you.
5. He's gonna hit me.
Yeah, so he reaches out and he
close
grabs
line.
you and just sort of tries to swing you around to the ground.
Just close.
He's going to try to put you into that policeman's pin.
God damn it.
Ironically, down below, Bruce throws a clothesline out for the guy that didn't run.
Mm-hmm. Post strength?
7 or strength?
Yeah.
16.
16.
He throws up his arms, and rather than getting clotheslined, he's now riding a Bruce's arm.
Some people have all the luck.
He does this.
Why is that an opposed strength and not an attack?
Yeah, I thought he was attacking.
Oh, you're attacking? Sorry.
I don't know. I'm just curious what the distinction is.
For some reason, I was thinking of a grapple.
I'm just clotheslining a bitch.
Yeah, you hit him.
Okay. Then it's an 18.
It was my mistake. That's why.
That's an 18.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. It's a decent difference in number.
Mm-hmm. You hit.
Okay.
You do 8, right? That's I never
I
did
do
ask that
8,
question. Yeah, no, he gets clocked. He responds in kind. Bruce takes 8 damage.
That hurt.
Mm.
It's funny. Brandon didn't hit me that hard.
I mean, you ran into this dude's sword.
I mean, he got some for it.
Yeah. Bobp. The car started.
Car started.
Which way does Bobp go?
Oh, I'm going the other way down down a side street to jump this car into the bay.
The bay's like on the other side of town.
Does
Yes, down a hill.
Bobp, as the guy who
Ghost.
cast the spell, I would like to point out there's a dude.
You mean? Oh, okay. I yelled at them to make sure to pick up that guy. I assume they haven't done
Nobody's there but you.
it. Everybody. Okay.
Everybody's left. Tigawog and you, man.
Right. I do a half-assed job binding him. Apparently, a 10. Or is there rope in the car, Jay? Random rope.
There's Bruce's chain
Yeah.
that he left when he took off.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Bruce's chain. You bind him?
Yeah.
You do a shitty job of binding him? Alright.
It's hard to tie a chain.
I do a nearly okay job of binding with a chain.
Hard to tie a chain.
I was going to say you could use your magic, but that takes 10 minutes, so you actually couldn't because he's only asleep for like another 30 seconds.
Yes.
Roy and Linda drive off on a motorcycle.
And I chain him. Does this have a front bumper, Jay?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He gets chained to the front bumper. Like a sack.
Randall, you are currently grabbed by a man at the top of the
I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes and say, "Listen, man, I don't want this fucking box, but here's the deal. It's a goddamn bomb that'll blow up in a mile radius and it's gonna kill anything in the explosion. I'm trying to get it away from everyone. You wanna die with me? Cool. At least we're this high up and no one else will." And I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Like I've never heard that one before.
19.
Fucking thieves kid.
19.
19. Persuasion.
He totally believes you think that. He doesn't let go.
Oh. Alright. I guess I headbutt him.
Okay.
Yeah, me too, man.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Me too, man.
Alright.
That's the thing about a dude who's well trained to follow orders.
I don't hit.
He'll let the higher up sort that lie out.
It's your turn, Bruce.
Bruce starts climbing up a ladder.
Yeah.
I blew
Athletics?
past that one guy. Bruce climbs up a ladder.
Climb? Yeah. Roy,
I rolled a 19.
Plus
So
seven.
26.
You climb. Roy, where do you go?
We're heading back to Darius.
Okay. I'm putting you on the pay no mind list because it's gonna take time, and There's not a lot of need to follow up on that.
There's a lot going
All the
on.
vehicles that could have chased you, none of them actually could catch up with the bike, so... Now what?
Bruce is healing.
Oh.
I rolled a 4. I heal 8 damage.
Oh, okay.
I guess Bob's turn.
Yeah, Bobp, what do you do?
I turn the vehicle around, and I start pushing this thing towards the bay.
Okay.
So yeah, you can see through like the wall. There's like a grate along the bottom edge, and you see them leaving. And the voice in your head pops up with, "They don't even care."
I know. Humanity is cruel. Humanity is actually the worst fucking thing that I've ever encountered. As a human, I fucking hate me. But you know what? I fucking care. I don't give a fuck if anyone else does. I do. I don't care if at the end of the day I have to fucking jump on this fucking box to reduce this fucker, and I'm saying all this out loud, from dying. So guess what? I'm gonna fucking figure this shit out. Prestidigitation, I'm gonna put sparks in this fucker's eyes.
Okay. You do that, and go ahead and roll your grapple check to get out with advantage.
Oh, God. 12.
Okay.
I don't have strength.
No. Yeah, he manages to hold on. He's blinded, but he's holding on. And he says, "You did all of this for what? You've lost."
I kicked the guy in the
And
dick.
now neither one of us gets what we want. You kick him in the dick. We're gonna continue the conversation while you fight.
I kick him in the dick. And you know what?
Mankind doesn't deserve this kind of loyalty. They're not loyal to anyone. Why? Not one of you. Not one of your friends. Not one of the people you've known for weeks.
You want to know why? Because Bruce took me fishing. Roy called me on my bullshit. Bob was a dick, yeah, but he at least offered a place to sleep. And you know what? Her name was Arkara. And I'm going to try and roll off the wall.
Okay.
After kicking this guy a dick.
Poor guy.
Bruce, you're clearing the top of the wall as you see him kind of rolling toward the wall. Roll acrobatics? An opposed acrobatics because he didn't try to stop you.
21.
Oh, he does not stop you. You and him are both tumbling toward the wall.
I'm going to grab him, and since my feet can stick to the wall, I'm going to try and keep him on top of the wall.
Okay.
And try and go down the wall.
All right, Bruce. You come to your feet and you see this very strange wrestling match going on.
Bruce sees 2 people going over the wall. Bruce is going to grab one of them. Whoever's closest.
He was on top of me, so...
Yeah, you grab the
I grab the guard, and I drag his ass back up onto the wall.
Yeah, he...
And Bruce is a bit confused by
One.
Damon, who's standing on the wall when Bruce does this.
Bruce, actually,
Just
Damon, at this point, would probably be like 2 hands. Like 1 foot, 1 hand, like sideways, looking up at
One
you.
hand box.
Yeah, 1 hand box leaning out over empty space.
I'm going to look at Bruce and say, I haven't killed anyone today, and I'm trying not to kill a whole lot of people. Bruce, you gotta let me run, or everybody's gonna die.
I drop the guard. I just would toss him off to the side.
Okay.
And, why?
The box is a bomb. The cult is I will tell you my deepest, darkest secret. Any secret you want to know right now.
How much time?
Minutes, maybe a few. I need to get this thing going.
You've got like 15 seconds of
So
voice
I'm
in your head.
I'm looking out.
Whiff!
How far is the edge of the cliff from where we are?
I would say it's 1 basketball-sized Bruce throw.
That's what I'm thinking. Box now.
Yes, sir.
Bruce reaches down and grabs the box before Damon even lets go. So Bruce is throwing this with or without Damon. Damon does let go, which is good for Damon, and Bruce hurls that bitch.
You huck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scream, Bruce, get down.
Bruce scoops up Damon and the guard and covers them under his giant, massive, meaty bit.
The box sails over the cliff face, and it's flying through the air, and the voice in your head says, "Alright, fine. Deal's off. As the wounds you had 2 weeks ago open back up.
2 weeks ago.
It's been like 2 weeks, right?
I didn't know how much time had passed.
We established it's only been a few. I think we established.
No, I had no memory of when the attack occurred.
Yeah.
This is news to me.
You wouldn't know.
But those wounds open back up.
Reopen.
So I'm bleeding out, and my disguise is gone.
Yep.
I grabbed
all magic that was given to you by the devil is gone.
Alright, I'm gonna choke out. Healing potions in bag, please.
What bag?
I've had the healing potions on me.
In the tumble in a car?
I guess I don't, so I'm dead.
You realize that your pouch is not on you, and everything goes black as a thunderous explosion rocks the wall. And all you feel as everything goes dark is Bruce, hunched over to both of you.
It's a long way down a lonely road, and the vultures are closing in. It used to be they were beside of me, but I fear now they're giving in. And all I wanna know is where did all my heroes go? Did they survive the fight? Did they get the chance to show us how to make it through the night? Made some wrong choices, you could say. Lost my mind along the path, but I had friends who kept the dark at bay. Now alone here in the aftermath, and all I wanna know is where did all my heroes go? Can they tell me that I'm right? Could they arrive here in the nick of time?